Hey guys, welcome back to the Real Truth Report, where we try to expose the lies from clown corporations like these guys, global news, as in bullshit, or also known as globalist news. So here they have a nice article, Foreign Interference Networks Deeply Embedded in Canadian Politics, CSIS report says. So they go on to blame bad actors like China, which I can understand, but they don't blame, in my opinion, one of the most corrupt organizations on planet Earth, and the guys pulling the strings on basically all the Western countries and probably other countries across the world, the WEF, the World Economic Forum. So they go on to state that these different countries, China in particular, are embedded in Canadian politics, and they're basically destroying the fabric of Canadian society. They're embedded everywhere, and they're influencing our elections here in Canada. Okay, fine, but then of course they don't talk about the WEF, which QTip Klaus Schwab there, the bald-headed bald eagle donkey, has openly admitted to penetrating Trudeau and the Canadian cabinet in general, and he says they're all for his agenda. So here they go on to state that foreign interference networks are deeply embedded in Canadian politics and operate at every level of government, according to a declassified intelligence report obtained by Global News. Here's the thing. So they're interfering with Canadian politics. What is globalist news doing? They're interfering with Canadian politics. How? How, you might ask? Well, they're not telling the truth about a lot of things. They're hiding information. They're putting Justin Castro on a pedestal for the most part, making him look like he's a great leader. He's honest. He's trustworthy, and he's the best thing next to sliced bread. Right? That's what they're trying to do because, of course, of the payouts, the media payouts of over $600 million, or was it $600 million to different news organizations around Canada, including probably, obviously, globalist news. So they're not going to bite the hand that feeds them, right? So they're involved in interfering with Canadian politics, of course, global news. So they can point the finger at themselves and China as well. But then you have here the QTip head, Mr. Klaus Schwab the Knob, and his interference in Canadian politics, openly admitted on video. I know everyone's seeing this, but it's important to document this stuff over and over again so people realize, yes, there is election interference. Yes, there's interference in our daily lives at every level from people like this who created the World Economic Forum in 1971 and has been basically trying to control world events and world politics since that time frame. So let's play what Klaus has to say.
What we are very proud of now, the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina, and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was at a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau, and I know that half of this cabinet, or even more, half of this cabinet, are for our actually young global leaders of the World Economic Forum.
And that's true in Argentina too. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's true in Argentina as well.
It's true in Argentina, and it's...
So there you have QTip Klaus Schwab openly admitting to interfering in Canadian politics. He's saying that basically more than half of the Canadian cabinet has been penetrated by the WEF, including the young globalist leader, Justin Castro. So not a conspiracy theory when he's actually on camera saying it, and it's been available for a very long time, as like years. But of course, globalist news doesn't know anything about that because they don't want to bite the hand that feeds them, right? But they're going to blame China because maybe they want to get into a WW3 with China and the Western countries against them. Whatever it is, it's like, sure, talk about China, but talk about Klaus Schwab, QTip head, and talk about yourselves, globalist news gatekeepers, right? Anyways, at the end of the day, all these media organizations are dying a more than slow death. It's getting quicker and quicker death because nobody watches them, nobody believes them. So they can put out all the propaganda they want. At the end of the day, the only people believing them are the older generation, boomers and stuff like that. Anyone under 60 years old is quickly getting up to speed as to what's really going on in Canada, Clownada, and all the different Western countries, and basically every country on Earth. These people are destroying our lives in every single way that you can think of, right? But they're going down. WEF is going down. Globalist News is going down. All of these people, all these organizations are not trusted anymore, right? Not whatsoever. And that's why the WEF, like I did a video last week, they had their whole conference in Davos in January was basically called Rebuilding Trust because no one trusts them. And like I said in other videos, no one's going to ever trust QTip Klaus. No one's ever going to trust Globalist News. No one's ever going to trust any of these people. Justine Castro, it's like you guys are basically serial liars, and the trust is broken. It's over. Anyways, thanks for watching Real Truth Report. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video all over social media. Have a great day.